Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
We're at the thrift! I literally just stopped at Best Buy and picked up this camera because, as you guys know, I broke mine. And then we were really doing it today. We are going to be thrifting for 2025 winter trends, 2025, 2026. I did a whole trends video about this, but this is kind of like a look at the Pinterest board that I've been saving. And just a quick recap. I don't love a long intro. And then we'll get right into it. Fitted blazers with some texture though, like tweed, wool, browns, grays. Ostrich feathers, I think, is pretty impossible. Hairy sweaters like this. Pink, very easy. Color blocking is more of a style, but that would fall into the category of just finding some maybe different colored pants for me that I could color block with, because obviously right now being pregnant, a lot of my pants don't fit, so I can't really participate too much in that. And then also I love getting pregnancy clothing because, first of all, I need to get dressed, but second of all, my best friend Amanda and I, we save all our pregnancy clothing, and she was pregnant after me and I gave her all my stuff, so I know it gets good use. Next, winter skirts. I don't think I need too many unless I find like a silk or satin skirt, which goes into my next one, winter silk. But any slips I'm always down to get, even though it's wintertime. They're so comfy and I love them. So yeah, let's go into the thrift. Okay, we're right into the sweaters. This is not on the list at all, but I love these striped sweaters. This is like Gap. Is it gonna be new? No, it's Tommy Hilfiger. You can just kind of tell it's nice and looks kind of vintagey. I think these are larges, so these are extra small. Mediums, I could do with that right now, but I definitely need bigger tops and sweaters. So I'm glad there's a lot of like sweater kind of things on my list. Ooh, quince, so soft. Cashmere, Mongolian cashmere. This is like kind of a hairy sweater, but it's more just like an acrylic sweater, but like I like the texture. It's Arizona Jean Co., which I find a lot of and I like. And I like the bright blue. Oh my God, this is such a find. It's vintage Abercrombie and Fitch. And it's actually so cute. I will definitely wear this all the time. I'm gonna try it on. I should zip up my purse. I didn't even look at the price on that last one, but to try it on, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna let myself look at the jackets. They're falling. This is another like kind of hairy sweater, but the pattern is ugly. But then I'm like, do I look at the jackets for you guys? Do you wanna just see? I think we do, and there's somebody in that other aisle, so I don't wanna be by them and record them. These jean jackets look really cool. Oh my gosh. This one's so funny. Is that a new tag or an old tag? New York jeans, but it's a glitter denim jacket. That's just like a cool neckline, but the material feels like a fleece blanket. I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot of these denim blazers because they're more fitted. This is definitely would be a more fitted one, like the right kind of fitted. Oops. Juju, like not my style. I just don't like the big lapels. I don't know how much I could say that. I feel like I always talk about like a fitted jacket, but seriously, the thrift store is where you can get them. Did I try this on last time? Real fur jacket, $30, kind of criminal, but not horrible. I don't really like that color. Oh, this is such a good one, and it's $6. That's such a beautiful real suede jacket. It's Falls Creek for $6. Like, that's where I'm just like, what are you guys getting on? That's beautiful. And it's nice fitted. It's not like a blazer. Wait, there's two of them. That's great. I like this color better. But like the double buttons are so cute. That won't fit me right now. I need to like fix my pants. They're falling now. But now you guys know I'm pregnant, so it doesn't matter that you guys see my tummy. This one looks good. It's Liz Claiborne. Kind of looks like the jacket I'm wearing now, but with some... Whoa, look at these pants. Such a good waistband. They're 12, so I think that's still a little off for my sizing. Okay, I think this will be blazers. Cute, but not thick enough. I'm looking at any size right now for blazers because I'm not gonna get one. I've been wanting overalls for my tummy, but I think those are still the wrong size. This velvet one, so good. This one's like perfect corduroy. You could tell that would be really nicely fitted. It's kind of cute. I would never wear it. Another good one. Like, there's so many of these. And if you want to see more like styling inspo for any of the trends I'm talking about, go look at my trends video, because I'll talk about how to style these pieces. This one's so cute. I love that button. And on like a blazer like this, I don't mind like super low. This one's a little bit too like suit feeling, or like a more wool and textured. Oh my god, I feel like Alexa would love this. It's purple velvet, Gap, $9, not bad. And this one's really nice. Like, it's brown, textured, Liz Claiborne, $10. Not bad at all. Those are so cute. Oh, here's skirts. Like a pencil skirt to match it. I'm surprised that those weren't connected though. Wait, this is such a good purple skirt. This is so summery, but I never find these here. It's a 10. My timeline of postpartum and stuff, it doesn't work. That little set I just held up was so cute. It was a size 4 though, so that won't fit me for like years, if it ever fits me again. I don't need like thin anything, but I feel like I could find pink in there. I wish I found a pink jacket. I'm seeing pink sweaters. It's less crowded over here, so I can talk more. Okay, that suit was so stinking cute. Again, just nowhere I'd have to wear it. And it was only $10 for top and bottom. I love these kind of tops. They just remind me of like my mom in the 90s. I don't even know if she actually wore those. I'm still liking purple. I talked about that last year maybe. I don't need that length. I only have one thing. I'm skipping through so much of this because I don't need thin long sleeve tops. I have so many. What is this? Wild Fable. Is this like a bolero? I'm spending so much time just to see it, what it's supposed to be. This would be so cute as like a full sweater. Have you guys ever worn a bolero? We used to wear them in ballet. I see a good scarf. I keep doing it and one side is undone. This is a good one. Another Candies one, where it's like that fuzzy. I'm gonna try that other one on though. What did I just see? Shorts Brewing. Isn't that a cute sweatshirt? Or crew neck? It's got like a good knit material. That's why it's in here, because it looks like a knit, but it's a crew neck. Like, I'm not gonna find a better scarf than the one I just found. I didn't even show it. Look how perfect it is. And it's so soft. It is. Fusion, I don't even know. Literally 90% acrylic. That's why you cannot go by touch. They're acrylic. I have to look at the toys too, because my daughter's birthday and obviously Christmas is coming up. I always love these kind of sweaters. It's like you pull it and the color changes. I have one from Missoni. Couldn't think of that. Here's all the pink sweaters. They're all horrible. I don't like when they dress up the mannequins on the side, because if I like a piece, I'm never taking it. Like this to me, I feel like you can see where it's like all the sweaters with texture, like patterns, not textures. Multicolor, it looks like garbage to me. And maybe there's something in it. My tummy hurts Probably because I had a Kit Kat for breakfast. That's what sounded good. I have so many gray sweaters. Get away. Here's a fuzzy one, or a hairy one, but I hate this plaid. I don't hate plaid, but I hate it on that. I'm always so obnoxious when I say I hate, love, never in between. See these stripes? Does anybody else just love these like 90s styles? This is Sonoma stripe turtlenecks. This one's an extra large, so it might fit me. $5.25. I might try it on, honestly. I just like purple right now. And pink. I need pants and skirts. They're not... Yeah, I kind of do need pants. But it's not fun looking at pants when you're pregnant. Hairy. Bad hairy, though. You can just tell when you touch it if it's going to make you sneeze every time you put it on. And it's going to shed. I don't want anything to shed. Another hairy one. Are these dresses? These look beat, but I feel like someone could make these cool. These are definitely like old Nikes. Horrible shoes today. Like, horrible. And this location always has really bad purses. I'd be down to find some track pants right now, because that's what's fitting. It's always just like all leggings. These are like crazy. These pink pinstripe pants with like, these are definitely vintage. They're Joe Benonette. I thought these were gonna be like Shein. They're $9. I kind of want to try these on. I think they might fit. It might be, oh, but they're so like, I don't know, I'll try them on. I think 9 means juniors. And right now I'm like an 8. You would think being pregnant means you get less to look at. But I actually get to look at more because I know I'm growing. Lots of pants will fit me in no time. Oh, why is that closed off? I'm gonna push it. Here's like skirts. This one's so cute with the bottom. It's Emma James, size 6. But look at that bottom. It's like ruffles and lace. You can tell it's like vintage. I want to just try it on. Anything like that, I'm like, just try it. And they have fitting rooms here. This one's cute. Studio West size medium. Like this could be nice in the spring for me, like freshly postpartum. You guys probably don't remember. My daughter, she was born in the winter. And we actually just like bunkered down and did not do a thing for a month. And now I keep reminding myself that I have a child to like take care of and take out and stuff. So I'll probably have to do stuff and need clothes like that I feel comfy in. See, like, I never venture. Here's, we got the slips. Sometimes they look a little too slippy. We have to look at the VHSs. There's like no no kids. Oh wait, there we are. Snow White. I think I have that. Free microwave popcorn. I think they still have it. I'll ask up front. You guys, that's kind of it for the clothes. I'm gonna look at the toys and the kids' clothes, and if I get any of that, I'll show you. Before we get into the try-on, I wanted to say thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring. Squarespace is the perfect place to start your online presence, whether it's for blogging, business, portfolio. They have everything you need in one place and make it easy to succeed and stand out online. I've been using Squarespace since 2016 when I had to start my first portfolio for job hunting. It's super intimidating to start a website, and especially if you're somebody who doesn't have the design skill, Squarespace makes it so easy. It makes it so anyone can build a website that looks professional. and fits with your brand or business. They offer a complete library of professionally designed websites and award-winning website templates with options for every use in every category. It's just drag and drop editing, beautiful styling options, and no experience required. My Squarespace website started off as a portfolio, but it quickly transitioned into a blog and then even an online store. Whether you sell services, products, Squarespace gives you everything you need to grow and get paid all in one place. With easy online payments and built-in tools for inventory, shopping, and fulfillment, you can simplify your workflow and give customers a seamless shopping experience. If you're somebody who sells vintage online, can't recommend opening your own website on Squarespace rather than selling on a marketplace. It's so much more customizable and it just makes more sense. They also have expanded global shipping options, so you can automatically calculate shipping costs using real-time rates from local carriers based on destination, size, weight of each order. It eliminates manual calculations and avoids over or undercharging customers for shipping, which I know confuses me so bad. Squarespace just makes it easy. So if you guys want to check out Squarespace, or you haven't made your Squarespace website yet, especially if you're in college or you're going to start job hunting, get ahead. Do it now. Go to squarespace.com/LaineyOzark or use the link in the description box to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code LaineyOzark. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the rest of it.
So I don't know what happened to my mic, but for the try-on portion, it cut out. This is the little scarf that you guys saw me pick up, and I knew it was going to be perfect, but it just looks even more perfect with this jacket. It was a 100% buy. This is the Abercrombie & Fitch sweater, and I was really hemming and hawing about it because it feels like I could grow out of it pretty soon, but I know that postpartum, this is definitely something I would wear as well. You can just tell it's such nice quality because it's definitely an early 2000s or maybe even a 90s piece, just the way it looks. This one also said it was an extra large, so I think it's like a little boy's extra large, but I decided to pick it up. This is a Candies sweater, and it's like that furry, hairy sweater I keep talking about, and I loved it, but the cut of the front had this like triangle that really just showed off my pregnant belly. And like maybe somebody would like that, but especially in the colder months, like I don't need that. And I know if I wasn't pregnant, it would fit normal. So I was still hemming and hawing about getting it. So instead I just flipped it backwards. I do this all the time at the thrift and it looks totally normal in the back. If anything, it's a bit more flattering, and the front looks normal now, and I really like it. It was so soft. You can tell it's like breathable, and I decided to get it. This is kind of a similar sweater, but it has a very early 2000s, 90s feel with these stripes. I'm always a fan of these striped sweaters, and I really like a turtleneck right now with short hair. I think it looks so flattering, and if you have longer hair with the turtleneck, do the like, what's it called, the Olsen tuck or whatever, and I think it's so cute. This sweater, I can tell I can grow into it a bit, and when I'm postpartum, it will just fit a bit baggier. Sorry, I'm kind of repetitive with that, but this was what was going through my head when I was talking about. So on to in the car, I spent a total of $33, but I did get a lot of things for my daughter. I got this Bentico lunchbox, and these are like $30-40 new, so I was excited to find one secondhand. It was like $4 and it had sharks on it, but daughter does not care. I found the Lizzie McGuire movie on VHS, which I'm so excited about, and then Beauty and the Beast, which somehow we don't have yet. I got one of these I Can Read books. These are so good for teaching toddlers to read because it has a picture and you press the button and it has the spelling of the word underneath it as well. And my daughter just loves any book with buttons. And I think this was around like $4 as well. And they're normally like $17. I swear they're so expensive. But that's it for this thrift with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Remember to check out Squarespace. And I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.